guys, welcome to my channel. It's Hazel from the Israelite Women's Homestead. Today I am giving you a day in my life as a at-home business owner of a small business. So I am going to let you in on what I do. So it's early in the morning. Everybody's sleeping and I am awake. I already got up and I wash my hair and I am going to put my lipstick on. Now my face is freshly washed and I'm gonna head to the bathroom and put my lipstick on. So this is basically what I do. So I come into the bathroom, I have my lipstick, because my favorite thing is my lipstick. So there you are. Let me put a little bit more. There you go. I just put my lipstick on and I'm just checking to make sure my hair is fine, whatever, because my hair is all wet and yeah, and it's messy, so don't worry. I just tucked it in the back so it can dry. Once it's dry, I'll fix it up. So yeah, so that's it. So I put my lipstick on. I don't really wear eyeshadow or anything like that, just some lipstick, because I want my face to be, I just have to wear my lipstick. And yeah, so that's basically it. My morning routine is I use my face scrub, Rustic and Classic, my own company's face scrub. This is what I use on my face. My scrub, and I have another one. I also have a potted one, but it's basically the same thing, but I'm using this is my company's scrub, Rustic and Classic, and this is what I scrub on my face every morning, and then I follow up with my oil, my serum on my face, and I am going to head back to the spare room, and this is where I just sit down. I read my Bible because my bedroom is over there on that side where I started the video. So I read my scriptures first, then I do a little bit of exercise for 15 or 20 minutes. So this is what I do after I finish reading my Bible. Then I check my website to see how much orders I have for the day. And then I'm like, okay, I have X amount to order for the day. Then I check my social media. I do a little social media anymore, and I check I check my Instagram, or I check my WhatsApp, or I check my emails. Yeah, I check my emails to see anybody send me emails, any questions, any customers have any queries or anything like that. So I check that. And if I have any queries or anything like that, I just answer them quick, because it doesn't take very long. And yeah, so that's what I do. After that, then I head for the shower. So I usually wash my hair sometimes you're watching my muscles. Yes, guys, I have muscles. I exercise, I lift weight. Anyways, I take a shower, and then I head downstairs to eat some breakfast. And by that time, my kids are up and yeah, ready to go. So let's go. So my kids are up already. Kids are up. You can hear my daughter, she's making noises. So they're up. I come downstairs. Here's the rockets. Some morning they're not up, some mornings they're up. But by the time this time the sun is up shining high in the sky, and we live on a farm way out in the country. So anyways, the kids are up. Anyways, by 6:37 they're up. Sun, of course, they're running around. You can see them in the back. So that's basically it. So then I had before I even go, I head to my office area. And I cannot check to see on my desk to just see if I have anything that I left from. Okay, the lighting is really bad here. So I come here and then I check my desk, because usually at night I leave things on my desk. So I come back here to check on my desk to see if I have anything that is urgent that I need to start with first. So I check if I have 10 orders for the day or 5 orders, or sometimes 4. It depends. Some days a lot of orders, some days there's not a lot. So I said, okay, I have some things from yesterday. I make a choice. I say, okay, I'm going to do these things that I left on my desk here first, or I'm going to start processing my order. But how it works is, usually if I have a lot of order, my husband comes and help me. And usually if we have orders from the day before and it's going to be post off today, my husband is up earlier. Well, he gets up earlier, sometimes we get up together, and then he just put the labeling on, because I usually put the box, I put all the stuff in the boxes the night before, and then he takes them. So for example, this morning I have some things on my desk that I have to accomplish. So these are the things. I have my camera, and I was having a problem with the SIM card, so I have it on my desk, so I remember I have to fix that. I have my recipe here on my desk, a couple of recipes, and I have to complete that, so that is on my desk. I have to take this back to Walmart when I go to bring some boxes today, so I have to take my daughter's underwear back, so I have that there. And then I have some bottles in here soaking. And what happened was we put some labels on it, and something was wrong with the labels. So just before, it's a good thing we saw what was the problem, so we didn't have to put any product. So I have these things soaking here, and I hope I can get the label off. And I didn't have to put products in it because it would have been such a mess. But anyways, so this is soaking, and I think they should be able to come off, and then we can pour the rest of the products in them a little bit later on. So that's there inside the pot and soaking, and once the labeling comes off, then we can just put the product in. So yeah, so this is what I have for the morning. Now over here I have my computer set up, and I have some work that I was doing here, so it's still here. I'm going to complete it. Then over here I have some herbs that I have to infuse, so they're right here, and that's gonna be my task for this morning. So I have to get my jars and infuse those herbs inside oils. They're nice and crispy and ready to be infused in oil. So this is my task that I have to accomplish for this morning. And that's basically it. Then I have all the soaps here that I have to finish labeling. So these are all things from yesterday. Then I have these bottles here. Let me remove my daughter's cup. So I have these bottles here, and these bottles, products need to go in them, because my husband was working on that last night, and we're still working on labelings. Like, we have labels here, we just have labels everywhere, and we are working on stocking up of products. So that's what we were doing. We're stocking up, and we have to put products in boxes and everywhere else. So this is just our shelf that we keep here for local people to come and shop, and our samples and stuff on the side, and other products in the baskets over there. But this is what we do. Then I have all these other things that I have to done. So I'm gonna pick. So I am going to pick what I'm going to do today, because obviously I cannot do all these things. All this task is just too much. So first I'm going to start. I usually start with all the things that are on my desk, and then I get that accomplished. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to put my daughter's underwear, which I'm going to take back today because it was the wrong size. The packet, I pick up the wrong size. I'm going to put that in my bag. So when I go post off orders, I can just drop that off. And then I am going to also take my camera and get, I'm going to try to fix that. Actually, my husband's going to come down, and then we're going to try to fix the camera so that because we use the camera to take a lot of photographs and do videos and stuff like that. So that thing has to be working properly. So that's going to be fixed because that's a priority. Then my recipes that are on my desk, I have to pour some products, so I have it there. The products are already inside the kitchen, ready to be poured. I can just take my recipe, go in there and pour it. And then I'm going to just pour all the conditioners and stuff that I showed you before on the table into the bottle. So these tasks are going to be done, and I think I can accomplish this task in about an hour. Next, I'm going to move to infusing my herbs, so that's going to be the next task. So I came here, I set myself up, and I decide, okay, these are the tasks that I'm going to accomplish for the day. So after that, I am going to head outside because I need to take note of all the herbs and stuff in my garden. First of all, I need to water. So I need to water my garden, and because 30% of the things that we put in our products are grown here on our farm. So I am heading outside, and I am gonna first go to the greenhouse and water. Oops, trees are attacked by a tree. I'm gonna come to the greenhouse, and I am going to water all this loveliness that is out here. Okay, so this is my greenhouse, and everything is in there is edible. We use a lot of these things for our to go into our products, and of course for food also. But a lot of the herbs and plants and stuff that we grow to put in our product is right here and on the rest of our property over here. So I'll just walk around. So we have a huge property, and a lot of the things that we use in our products grow right here. As you can see, on that side I have a whole bunch of clingers that I put in my products, so I just have to go harvest some. Way back there by that tree, I have to harvest some of that. If I swing around here to the chicken coop and the greenhouse, all these things have to be harvested. So I have a lot of herbs and different things that needs to be harvested and dried so they can go inside the products. Also, I have to collect roses and other plants that goes into skincare products that we have growing here. Like today, later on in the day, I have to come collect these. So these, we use them in our eczema product. These are called cleaners, and they're very, very good for skincare. So I'm gonna come with my scissors and just chop them right off. And then these are gonna be dried, and they're gonna go into my product. So that's what it is. So yeah. And my kids are outside now because the sun, where I live, the sun comes up really early. By 5:30 the sun is up, and it's just a gorgeous morning. And so kids are out, and everybody's just having fun. So I'm gonna head off to the big garden, and I'll show you all the garden and what I'm going to collect there. All right, so now I already show you the greenhouse. I have to water the greenhouse, and that's what I do. I water the greenhouse, and then I come to the garden over here, and I will be checking to see if there's any flowers or herbs or things that are in here that I can harvest today for drying. So this is what I am checking. So I'm checking to see if there's anything that I can harvest or dry, or anything that is ready in this garden, any herbs, any plants, anything like that. So I just come out, because every day you come out, things are ready, and you just gotta grab things on the nick of time, because you want to harvest things when they have the most nutritional value. Oh, there's a mosquito. So you want to harvest things when they at the peak time, and that is when the medicinal value is in it. So that's when you want to harvest things. So I'm coming out here and I'm checking because I want to harvest some of my catmint, and I also want to harvest a little bit some stinging nettles. So I'm gonna check for that. So my catmint, which is right here, is ready to be harvested. I can collect a lot of these flowers. I use them in my creams, so I can come and cut this catmint. Then I'm gonna check the other one to see what state it is in. And this one, oh, there's a lovely bee. This one is also ready, so I'm just gonna cut that down. I'm gonna get my basket. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cut that down, and so I know I have to come back in the garden to cut this catmint down. Then I need some stinging nettles. So let me check my stinging nettle patch and see how is that coming. So I have my stinging nettle patch right here. This is my stinging nettle, and yeah, so I can definitely collect some stinging nettle from here. I'm gonna come back and cut that down. So there. And in the meanwhile, while I was here, I got lots of raspberries. You see that, guys? Yes, I'm gonna pick some raspberries in the meanwhile. So I will pick, ooh, look at this raspberry. Delicious raspberry. I'll pick some raspberries and I'll show you all. So these are beautiful raspberries. And these are huge raspberries. You see them? Big raspberries that I have grown on my property. And they're very sweet, and there are tons of them growing everywhere. All you have to do is come and pick them. You have just tons of raspberry. So this is what I do. I'm gonna walk around here and I'm gonna show you guys. There's just amazing amounts of raspberries here. And again, I can pick some raspberries. But anyways, that's the day in my life. And I'm gonna come back out here later and pick some raspberry leaves, because I also use them in my products. But as you can see, we have so much raspberries and they're just laden with raspberries. I have to come and pick them before the animals get at them. But anyways, so I did my check. I know that things are ready. And let me go through my laundry here. So my laundry is already hanging up, guys. I was up early, did my laundry, and they're already dry, ready to be picked up. But anyways, this is a day in my life, so I'm gonna pick that laundry up later. But anyways, I am continuing to check because I also have some plants and stuff here I need to check. So I'm consistently checking. Okay, these things over here are not quite ready yet, so I'll leave them. Then I am checking my pine trees because they have the pine, they blossom and they have this little tender shoot at the front, and these are very good also for skincare, or you can make jams and jellies and stuff on it. So I also check to see if there's any new shoots on my pine, like these little shoots here. These new shoots, I'll pick some of that. So this is what I'm checking for every day, and yeah, I'm checking for that. And then I am going around here. I'm just going to check for other plants. Now I also need some more clingers, and as you can see here, they're just like a mass of them here. So I have a lot of them here that is ready, and these ones, they're going to seed, and I need some of them that is going to seed, and I also need some that is not going to seed, but I have a lot of them here, so I definitely can come and harvest some later on. So when I checked them before, they were like these ones, they didn't have any seed, so that was good. So I need both, so I have enough here going to seed, and that's what I need. So here we go. So that's basically what I do. Then I check to see if there's any others that is growing, like I showed you in the beginning. And right here, I have a lot of them growing right here. So I have lots of them growing right here, and I'm going to also come around and pick them and dry them. So guys, I have a lot of work cut out for me today to do, and I think that's about it. I think this is all of the wild foraging on my property that I'm going to do today, because as you can see, I have a full workload ahead of me, and I really don't want to get myself boggled down. And in the meanwhile, while I'm walking around and I'm looking for the specific things that I need for my products, I'm also looking at other things that is growing, and I'm checking them out to know when is the peak time to come and pick them. So a lot of you may not know a lot of these herbs and trees and plants and stuff here, but I'm very familiar with all these things, so I know what they look like and when it's time to pick them and stuff like that. So this is what makes my product unique from anybody else who has a natural skincare product. I use so much plants, medicinal plants, in my skincare products. That's why I am different from those people who are producing products out there. So yeah, I'm consistently checking. I'm just checking and checking. I see this tree, it has lost all its flowers. I also see like some plants that I don't want at all, that is growing, that I don't need. I don't want them to overpopulate my place. Like I have some of them here. I don't want them here. I'm going to come pluck them out. But this is what I do basically every day. I go around and I look, and I certain specific things that I need. I know exactly where they are, and I know what they're looking like, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow I can harvest that, or it needs a couple of days, and I am just checking. I'm just checking everything. So okay, I'm done checking on one side, so I think I have enough work for me. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to go and get my stuff ready, because I have to head out to get some things at the store, and that's what it is. I didn't show you guys eating breakfast, because that's like, you have to eat breakfast. So I had breakfast, I had cereal, nice healthy cereal with fruits and stuff like that. That was my breakfast. And now I am ready to head out, and I feed my kids. I do some work with them. I'm not showing you every single thing because obviously this video is going to be way too long, but I will tell you exactly what I do. So by that time my kids are all settled in, and of course they are eating their breakfast, and then they can watch an educational show. My son starts his homeschooling, and I usually do homeschooling with my daughter for about an hour. Sometimes it depends. And then I water the whole greenhouse inside. So as you can see, I water inside. Everything is being watered. Yeah. Then I water outside. So I watered outside. Everything out here is watered. And my 10-year-old son usually watered the garden on the other side where I show you. He goes there and he watered that whole garden. But I already checked the garden. And I usually like to pick the plants that I'm going to use a little bit after he waters. So once he waters, I'm going to go there and I'm going to cut everything just in case there are bugs or anything on the plant. When you water them, they kind of fly off. So I let him water and then I harvest. And these ones I'm going to harvest after because I just water. I'm going to harvest them after just to get rid of bugs. And I am going to put things to dry. And this basically is it. So okay y'all, I'm ready, I'm dressed, and I am heading out with all my packages and stuff to be posted. And I'm in my car. Okay guys, so I finally get this thing to work on my dashboard. I don't know what happened. It seemed like it something went wrong, and I'm trying to get out of my very long driveway backwards. I hate to drive reverse. I always turn my car around before I get out, but my husband had the car this way, but I make it without going to all the pine trees. Guys, I'm a good driver, don't worry. I'm not a bad driver, I'm a good driver, but I just don't like to go backwards in my driveway because of all the trees and stuff. But anyways, I'm out. I'm out. All right, bye bye farmhouse. I'm going in concrete jungle. But anyways, so I am heading out. I'm taking you with me as I go to purchase stuff because my husband is going to take all the packages because he is going that way. And you may ask me, where is your children, lady? Well, I'm not taking my children with me today because my older son is at home and he is watching them for me, so I don't need to take them. That's why my daughter was in the she was in the window saying, "Mommy, don't forget to bring me a chocolate." So I guess I have to bring home chocolate. But anyways, that's what I'm doing. I am taking you with me as I go to the store to pick up a couple of things. First, I have to go to the Dollar Tree to pick up some stationeries. My husband already went out earlier today and picked up some other stationeries that we need from another place. We needed masking tape to tape the boxes and stuff. We had run out last night when we taped the boxes down to ship. So yeah, so we ran out, and now I have to go get some other supplies. So that's what it is. And my hair is still damp. I put a hat on it. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing this big old hat. But I love big old hats, guys. So okay, so I'm driving down my country road. It's a very long road. It's gonna take me like 15 minutes to get to where I'm going. If I drive fast, it's gonna take me 10. But I have learned not to do that, because last year, even if there's nobody out here driving, there's nobody, not only farms and more farms you're passing. And horses. Hi, horses. I'll show you those horses. Okay. See those horses out there? See those horses? See horses? The horses are out there eating grass. Okay. So I can fix this thing. All right. So farms with horses eating grass. So that's what it is. So I have learned to take my time and drive very slowly in this country road. And since there's absolutely no signs out here, they had some signs that said 50 kilometers an hour, and they fixed the road a couple of weeks ago, and I noticed, well, it's about a month now actually, about a month, they took all the signs down. So anyways, I don't know what's going on, but who knows. I hope you all enjoy this video. This is what I do as a mom at home running a small business. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and yeah, this is just life. And at the end of the day, this is what we got. Some lovely handmade products, all natural, awesome for your skin, and doesn't have any junk or any parabens and any stuff like that. All the plants that I showed you in the video, it goes into the shampoo, the conditioners, the soaps, the lotions, the baby bum cream. All those things are infused for weeks and they go into our product, and this is what makes our product so rich and so awesome and great for the skin, because all these things were taught to be by my forefathers and my grandparents. And so you can call me a herbalist or whatever you want to call me, but I've studied herbs and the properties of plants and stuff. I've studied both how to use it like scientifically, the properties, the names and all those stuff, and I've been doing that for years, since I was a small child, and I have not stopped. And I've worked with so many people using my things that I make, used on myself and family, friends, and now I have a small business, and this is what we do, guys. So thank you for following me along, and I'll leave some clips in the video showing you when I harvest the plants and what I do, and you can stay tuned. I'll come back with a next video showing you how I infuse the herbs that I showed you on the table from this video, and that herb is called plantain herb, and I'll show you how I infuse that with some others. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned and I'll show you how I infuse it, and I'll also show you what we actually use the infusion for, what we make out of those things, what product actually those infusion goes into. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you want to buy any products, you can go on our website at www.rusticandclassic.com, or you can go on our Etsy page. Just type in Etsy rusticandclassic.com. Bye. Rustic and Classic Etsy. Bye.